It is Let's Talk Arts and Entertainment on WMAY. It has been a while since I checked in with Sheila Walk from the Springfield Area Arts Council, but there is quite a bit going on, some of which you may have seen in the past couple of days, some of the things that have been going on, and a lot of things coming up. So let's talk about it with Sheila. How are you doing, Sheila?
Good afternoon, Kevin. I'm well. Thanks for visiting with me again.
Yes, thank you. It's good to see you again. I saw you almost on a weekly, sometimes twice a week basis for artists on the plaza.
Yes.
But it's
real support for that program and also for Levitt Springfield.
Levitt, yes, and Levitt is a lot of fun. So I don't see you as often, but it's fun to catch up here because there is still so much going on, both programs, performances, grants, all sorts of things going on. And as far as performances go, I talked about this a little bit, at least talked a little bit about it and wrote a blog on it the other day, just about the several performances from the Springfield Area Arts Council of the jazz concerts that are every Friday night, the Friday Night Jazz at Boone's.
Yes, it was called Uptown Friday Night.
Uptown Friday Nights.
Until it went on a pandemic-induced hiatus. And because we're moving to a different venue, giving the retirement of the venue owner, Robbie's Restaurant, Archer Bailey, that we had partnered with for over 25 years, we're now with Mike and his crew at Boone's on Edward Street in downtown Springfield. So we gave it a new name, Friday Night Jazz, but it's the same idea to recognize the talent of local jazz musicians and to give the audiences who like jazz the opportunity to hear it in a very comfortable, welcoming environment.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, you're just hanging out, having a bite, a drink or something, and you hear just some live jazz music in the background. It's such a cool, fun atmosphere and just, very chill. So it's nice that that's going on.
Good. I hope you come by. It's 5:30 to 7:30 year round, and there's no cover charge.
Okay. So and year round is not just this month, but it's going to be every Friday night? Ooh, that's awesome.
That's our belief. Yeah.
Okay. I would definitely be able to make it out there at least a couple of times because that's always a fun. It sounds like a fun time, of course. And also with some performances. Every time I talk with people, years flying by. I mean, it really is. And it's hard to think that next month is, 2 months from now, it's going to be 2022. But that means before we get into the next year, we, of course, have First Night. And First Night is coming together, yes?
It is. Last year, we produced First Night Springfield as a virtual event in partnership with St. Petersburg, Florida, and Monterey, California, so we could celebrate New Year's Eve coast to coast. This is, again, for those who maybe don't know, First Night Springfield has been happening in downtown Springfield for 34 years. This will be our 35th. Wow. And it is family friendly. In the afternoon of December 31st, there will be arts activities for children, and those will be free. And then in the evening, still family friendly, but more adult oriented, an admission charge to see dance, to hear music, to witness comedy improv. We're going to try to run the gamut of all the performing arts, including theater and musical theater, and also have a visual arts exhibit up and running too.
Absolutely. And there never is a shortage of things to see and be a part of on First Night. As you said, there's plenty of performances, usually the Muni, Springfield Theater Center, sometimes the Hoagland, they'll put on different things for First Night. Then, as you said, also improv. There's going to be improv shows, art galleries, all sorts of things. And so it's always a great time to spend, downtown and all local stuff. And it's just it's always a fun thing to do. And and it's so great that we're getting back to it in person.
We are. We'll still be careful. We haven't cleared the pandemic, so
Right.
we'll be careful. But I sure am looking forward to having hearty Midwesterners in downtown Springfield on New Year's Eve.
Me too.
Before we get there, though, we are running, as you mentioned in the introduction, a couple of re-granting programs. May I mention those to your
Of
listeners?
course, go ahead.
All right. So one of them is called Back to the Music. And this is a large grant that came from the Community Foundation for the Land of Lincoln as part of their Next 10 project. You've probably covered that in other episodes. And this is specifically geared to get live music back into various venues throughout the Community Foundation's area. So it's not just Sangamon and Menard County, our service area, but it's anywhere the Community Foundation is active. And all the musician has to do is contact me. I'll give them the few details of the program, and they become eligible then for $500 in grant money to pay their stipend. And they have the power to make their own arrangements with the venues. Usually it's the venues that do the hiring, but here the performers can say, here's a place I'm comfortable in, or a place that has supported me and I want to reward. The grant pays my stipend, the venue doesn't. Or here's a place that I think would be great for live music. They've just never taken the chance. Now they can, kind of risk-free, at least financially. So that's Back to the Music. Area musicians, please call me at 217-753-3519. And it's easy. We want to spend the money by the end of this calendar year. The second re-granting program is Community Arts Access, and it's done in partnership with the Illinois Arts Council, a state agency. We give money to area nonprofits, this one Sangamon and Menard County, to highlight their arts programming. Whether it's a new program or an ongoing program, they can get up to $1,000 in project support for whatever it is they're doing or planning to do as we turn to 2022. The application material for that Community Arts Access Grant can be found at our website, springfieldartsco.org.
All right. SpringfieldArtsCo.org, and of course that phone number to reach if you have any live music that you might be interested in, or interested in any of these other projects going on. Definitely contact Sheila for that. There is lots coming up. Performances, of course, every Friday at Boone's, those jazz Friday night jazz performances, and just around the corner is First Night, looking to do that in person, and all sorts of things going on. We will reconnect again sometime soon. It's great to talk to you again, Sheila, and we will be, like I said, talking again soon.
Yes. Thank you very much, Kevin.
You're welcome.
Stay safe and well, everyone.
Will do. Absolutely.